Okay, y'all got off the boat so fast. So this is the ship. Okay, I got off the boat so fast I've got to share this with y'all. Okay, so we are in Roatan, Honduras. And it's hot already. I got my umbrella. And I need to put my microphone on, but I'll do that once I get to my excursion. So my excursion is a getting on another boat, doing the nature, seeing and stuff like that. Then a seafood boil after that. So let's do this. It's hot out here. I'm already sweating. I don't see how these folks with makeup on are handling it. Alright guys, we have made it to Roatan, Honduras. I am taking the mangrove canal experience in sea boil, and your girl did not charge up the microphone, so it's going to be difficult for you guys to hear me probably, but if you have your captions turned on, then you'll be able to see what I'm saying, so I truly apologize for that. But right now, this is where I am, and there is music playing, and I'm moving closer to the phone. The music is right over there. You can see those guys over there. So they're entertaining us while we wait. And this
seat next to him. If anybody in the bus tries spaceship, helicopters, plane, boat, submarine, anything that has an engine, can you sit over there? I'm just kidding. Just kidding, just kidding.
Alright, so we have made it to the area that we're going to get on our boat. We're going to stop at the potty first.
Okay, man, so we're going to stop. We'll make sure to view all Iceland, and then we're going to keep our turn. We got our captain in the back, name is Nanda, so we're not going to finish him right now. This tour, guys, is the no fishing zone. All this area that we're going to be today is a no fishing zone. This is the repayment zone. How I say in this area, we have totally prohibited to kill or grab any animal that we can find under the water or in the trees. This area is made up for a reason that here in the Africa Islanders, it's not really good for us fishing. So we started to make overfishing. We was killing too much fishes, so we decided to make this area and many areas around the island like a no fishing zone, so they can return this also all around the island. I'm about to tell you a VEDA, guys. VEDA is the Bay Island Conservation Association. This is a non-profit that I co-manage the National Marine Park. Today, how you guys know, we're in the island of Roatan. Roatan is the largest island from the Bay Island. Bay Island is made up by 3 islands, which is start with Guanaja, Roatan, and Jubilee. So today the sky is a little bit clearer, so we're going to be available to see the island of Guanaja when we come out of the bay and in front of Fantasy Island, okay? I will also recommend you guys to be looking all around, because sometimes we can see in the water stingrays or maybe a north shark, or in the shoots we can find guanas or herons. Also, I'm going to ask you guys to let me some of your attention under our expedition, because I'm going to make you some questions on the way back. Bunch of fishes. Okay, so how I said, right on your way back, I'm going to make you some questions. And if you guys don't answer, you have a life jacket in the back of your seat. You have to put that one and jump to the water, okay? We'll swim a little bit. Where you guys are from?
Maryland.
Maryland? Maryland also.
Dallas.
Dallas. Texas.
Yes.
Okay, I want you guys to take all around here. Let me see my left, my right. That is the community of French Harbor. Today we are in the community of French Key, guys. Here on the island of Roatan, we have the name of the French, the two communities, French Harbor and French Key, through the reason that many years ago, all the islanders here in Roatan used to be colonized by the Frenchies. Also, we used to be colonized by the Garifunas and the Spains. The Garifunas is a Honduras culture. But the French one was the one who take more time here in the island, and many people died in that process. When the islanders decided to be independent, they started fading, and when they finally did, they decided to put the name of French at the beginning. Also, this island right here is like a park and a zoo, have the name of Little and Big French Key. The name became to the reason that there's two keys together. One is bigger than the other one. That key right there is like a park and a zoo. How I said, right there you can find tigers, horses, so you can make tour, restaurant, and bars. They also have a few animals more, but I don't remember right now. And also, guys, when you need to take a look on the front, this building floating underwater, you know what it is? No? You guys don't go to party? You're not late. No? It's a bar. It's a floating bar. So for us, the island, floating bar, beach for us is like chilling. This is like our space or relaxed area. So for us, this place is better. It's good since in the evenings it gets very hot here. So you can come over here, hear good music, have a cold beers, and then come to the water. That's our life. Chilling, relax. No stress about that. I also want you guys to take all around the water. Take a look all around here. We're going up now. You see how the water changes color, right? Do you guys can tell me, or you guys know why the water changed the color right now?
Is it the depth?
Reef, yeah. What else?
The depth?
The deep, yeah. Okay, so right now the water's not clear enough because it was raining, so the sediment left up, so we can barely see the seafloor. Yeah, but this green stuff that we see is the white sand. Right here is shadow, so we can stand up sometimes, so we can. It's maybe 4 or 5 feet deep. Also, this black stuff. Do you know what it is?
Seaweed?
Seagrass.
Seagrass.
Called seagrass. Yeah. We're gonna see the seaweed in the way back. Here, guys, on the island, we have totally prohibited to remove the seagrass from the seafloor. The reason why we have prohibited to remove this algae is because this algae makes a lot of jobs to the whole entire world, also to the water. The algae clarifies the water, absorbing all the sediment from the floor. So usually, that's why always here we can see the seafloor perfectly. Also, she absorbs carbon dioxide. The seagrass absorbs 50 times more carbon dioxide than any other terrestrial plant. So it's very important for us to keep it and to protect this plant. Also acts as a house for many animals. At the moment that we guys are doing a snorkel or diving and we get closer to this grass, we can see a lot of fishes, sardines, parrotfish, stingrays, barracudas living there. Those are fishes that they live here till when they grow young adult, and then they can swim out to the barrier reef. If you can take a look way up there, there's like a little mountain, and I don't know what I have. This video that we're seeing here, guys, this beach is a resort. It has the name of Fantasy Island. Fantasy Island is the first and the most oldest resort that we have here in the island of Roatan. Also the most popular. What is popular? The story is very old, also because of the coral very closer, have the private beach, and usually what people do is that when the water is, for example today, you are allowed to come swimming from the beach to the coral reef and the snorkel. If you guys go to social media and you start looking at resorts in Roatan, the first one will be Fantasy Island. It's popular, but it's also pretty neat. Do you guys know what's a coral reef? Yeah? No? You guys are quiet. We don't like that. Coral reef, guys, are living animals, also called polyps, that they grow in tropical waters. They connect to the rocks and then they start to grow. When they start growing, they connect one to another, so they can act like a colony, and when they connect colony by colony, they start acting as a barrier. This line that we're seeing here, guys, today, all with the rocks, is coral reef, yeah, reef, which is the second largest barrier reef in the whole world that we're seeing today. How you guys know the first largest one is in Australia, the second one we have in the continent of America. This reef has the name of Mesoamerican Reef System. The name becomes for the reason that it's divided with 4 countries on the continent of America. From those 4 countries is Mexico, Belize, Guatemala, and Honduras. So he have a sign like he makes us an L, and that makes him the second largest one in the whole entire world. Have you guys already tried queen kong?
Yes.
Kong soup? Kong ceviche? Yeah? Fried kong?
Fried conch.
Okay. If you guys have tried already, you're eating queen kongs. The queen kongs also, they call them red or pink queen kong. This animal, right now we're passing through a queen kong sanctuary. We're passing through a queen kong sanctuary, so if we take a look on the bottom, we're gonna see like a rock with like spines. Those are the queen kongs. We can't see them very well from on top here because they get like grass on the top of the shell. So usually those animals are camouflaged in the seafood. The queen kongs hatches from egg like a turtle and chicken. The queen kong eggs are smolder. Way more smolder when going upside. All the humans could be available to see those crabs. We need a microphone, to see those eggs. We need a microphone. Usually that's why every time that we do an activity on the water, we always recommend you to never stand up on the seafloor because we can be standing up on those eggs.
Okay.
We can be standing up on those eggs. No, ito na po pero go de los crabs. Pero, yan ang way para po.
This is so nice, y'all.
Todos solamente son rocas. Son rocas que se vienen del coral. Y algunos son caracoles, pero como tienen pasto encima, como tenemos de arena sedimento, entonces como voltean. So when the female comes is gonna leave her eggs, she is in charge to start reproducing a jelly structure. This jelly structure, she lives on top of her eggs, acting as a barrier, like a protector. So if she is in the deep waters and she's with grass, she's gonna move under the seafloor that when she finds clear and white sand. She won't leave her eggs if she find any grass because they can die there. So they be safe and when they're in clean and white sand. At the moment that she leave her eggs, she leave and we have to wait a few weeks so they can turn from being eggs to baby comes. When they finally burn, they be floating on the water and they have a lot of hair on their body. This hair help them to breathe, to swim, and to eat. When he have 3 weeks floating on the water, he sinks to the seafloor and he passes through a process that calls metamorphosis process. The metamorphosis process, guys, is when he gets his shell. All the hair that he been body drop off and then he turns to get his shell. The queen conch is the only conch in the whole entire world that never sheds their shell. Also, this animal can only live from 6 or 7 years old and then they pass away. So usually the shell grows how big the queen conch grows. If we see a big shell and the seafloor is the queen conch inside. If we saw any shell that have a hole inside, it will be empty because that's the way we take off the queen. This animal, we eat it, but it will have a season in the year that is 6 or 7 months, and then we are not allowed to eat it anymore. We to kill it and we also export this animal to other countries or other continents. How I say it is meanwhile the 6 months that we have the season open, so we can kill them. After that, we won't kill them anymore. In this area, so usually won't find anybody fishing. We can find people with snorkel or bird, but they cannot kill any animal over here. Okay. This building over here is the second resort that we have here. It's almost the second oldest one. It have the name of Coco View. Do you guys know what sea urchins is? Here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna get closer to this wall of cement, and you guys will see a black stuff on the wall, also on the seafloor. Those are the sea urchins. How you guys know there's a lot of type of sea urchins? Some of them are red, other ones are gray. And there's one that looks like purple. The black one is the most famous, and then there's one like this. The one that looks like rock. Usually that one don't have any spines. The most popular here is the black one. You'll be seeing. You can see it from or yeah. Now you guys know this animal is poison. You eat them also, yeah. 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 Have you tried before?
Yes, I love it.
This is strong, yeah. This is strong because how he will eat grass, so that makes it like this strong flavor. If you're like sensitive to the flavors, you won't like it.
I ate it.
At the moment, you can eat it. There's 2 ways to eat it. You can cook it, or you can just remove from the water, take it, and then eat it. Like ceviche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So how you guys know the queen conch are poison? The sea urchins are poison. This animal and the poison that he produced doesn't affect us, our body, only give us like pain. So usually. And then this thing you see here, this is like the arm, will help them to move under the seafloor. So usually when you see sea urchin, queen conchs on the seafloor, you will see little lines, and this is where he moves. How you do too. Oh, there's iguana also, guys. Right here.
Oh, he put it back in the water. Put the conch back in the water. Oh, hello. That was cool. He put the pump back in the water.
Now you gotta walk. So this is what we do. Guys, this is the time in Europe.
That was good.
As you come into the island, you stay, and then all the resorts are going to offer you the service of doing diving
I
or surfing.
said he put the
The
pump
reason why
back
the
in the
island here is
water.
very
And she
popular
said,
is
now you
because we
gotta
have
walk
part of the
home.
second largest river in the whole world. Also, it's very close. Other countries like Belize or Mexico, they have the coral, but they have it far away.
Is that a hummingbird nest?
I'll take it.
That's tiny. You keep it. Tiny hummingbird nest. I actually saw my first hummingbird today. I'm gonna pass it. Barely see. It looks like a lump on the. Oh, there it is. It looks like a lump on the. Go ahead.
So I was telling them guys that what makes the mangrove more important is that the four of them have different jobs to do. For example, this red one is the most famous one that we can find because it's the one who grows in the water. The job that he does in the water is that he absorbs all the sediment from the fruit, helps to clarify the water. Also, the black one, he grows closer to the land, so it is also the back of the white one, of the red one. And the root from this tree grows like a spine. And what he do is that every time the side of the water goes high and covers the root, this tree start absorbing all the salt of the water and pass it to it. Usually when we find a black mangrove, we can identify it from far because we're going to see the root coming like a spine under, and then we're going to see all the leaf from this tree white. And if you touch the leaf, it's pure white sand, it's pure white salt that is produced. And then the white one, yes, the white one and the root grows like coconut tree under the floor, and that makes the seed from this tree strong. The root from this tree are very strong, and we can stand on that and then they won't grow.
Thank you. Okay, y'all, that was fun. That was fun. It was very educational. And so now we are getting ready to have our shrimp boil. The cool part about that is that they're going to bring the food to us, so we don't have to worry about staying in lines or anything like that. So far so good. This is a great excursion. So if you're wanting something leisurely to cruise, for an excursion, then this mangrove canal experience and shrimp boil so far has been awesome. Of course, if you are allergic to seafood, you will not, well, you won't, you'll get a vegetarian plate. But so far so good, y'all. Okay, so they're dropping off our food and our drinks, so this is so good. I asked the guy, what is it? And he said lemonade and limeade, but I don't know. I just know it tastes really good. I want some more already. Maybe it's just concentration. Yeah, okay, this is a seafood boil. Got shrimp, got crab leg, potatoes, sausage. It's good. Alright, so I have finished the excursion, getting ready to head back to the cruise ship. And there are still a lot of people getting off. We don't have to be back on until 3:30, I think. But I'm sitting here under the shade for a little while so I can people watch. People watching is fun, y'all. You ever tried it? People watching is fun. It is extremely humid. Extremely humid. Very humid. So I'm walking to the front of the ship because I am on 8 forward. I'm like at the almost very front of the ship. Ever want to see between the ships and the thingy there?